Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to install your Swyft bumpers onto your robot. Now what comes with your bumper order? For each bumper we'll have 4 different segments. You will get mounting blocks, screws, wing nuts, wing nut drill adapter, and washers. So the first step to installing your bumpers will be to install the mounting blocks onto your bumper. You'll take 2 mounting blocks and 4 screws, and of course a bumper segment. Orient your bumper segment up, and take note that the shorter side is up and the longer side is down. You will take your bumper mount and you'll notice that there are 2 different sides to it. One is flush and one has a groove. The groove needs to be pointing down. And you'll also notice the same thing on the sides. One is flush, one has a groove. You'll have to make sure that this is pointing up. So the correct orientation will be as such. Now you'll notice that we have an 8-pattern hole. What this allows us to do is take our mounting block and orient it side to side and up and down. Positioning it over here will give you a lower bumper height. Positioning it down here will give you a higher bumper height. And these side holes allow you to navigate these bumper blocks around robot constraints. We recommend as a default starting place to position your block as such. This will give you a lower bumper height and make sure that the block is as close to the edge as possible. Now on to installing this bumper block. We recommend that you take 2 washers and you position the washers over the holes. What this allows you to do is create a gap between your bumper and your frame and allows the bumper to go on more freely and take it off easily. You'll put your bumper block over the holes and you'll take your 2 screws and you'll slot them right in. And then you'll screw those down. Now that you're done screwing it in, you'll notice the top is flush and there's a small gap at the bottom. You'll do these for each 2 bumper blocks per bumper segment. Alright, now that you have installed the bumper blocks, as you can see, per segment. After you've installed all 8 mounts onto the bumper segments, we can move on to installing these screws onto your robot. Now, how to mount your bumpers onto your robot. These screws that we provide you screw into your robot and provide a mount for the bumpers. Now what you'll do is you'll take a bumper and you'll go ahead and set it on top of your robot. Just like so. And then you'll go over and you'll see which holes line up. Once you have identified those holes, we'll proceed and put these screws through those holes. So the holes that I need to put the screws in is this one and this one right there. So what I'll do is I'll take the screw. As you can see, it has a nut on one side and a washer on the other. You want to make sure that it goes in this way and that the washer is at the bottom of your robot. And at the end, with the nut is on the top of your robot, as the bumper will be mounting on top of the nut. I've gone ahead and screwed in these 2 screws. As you can see, the washer is on the bottom of the robot and the nut is at the top. Now once you're done with that step, you will want to take your bumper, orient it up, and just slide it right on top of the screws. It should slide right in with no snags, and it should feel pretty smooth. Now what you can do is you can take these wing nuts, so you'll need 2. You'll put one on each screw. And just go ahead and hand tighten these wing nuts. It doesn't need to be super tight, but you just need to make sure that they won't come out. And we do have an optional drill adapter that you can use to drill the wing nuts into place. And that's it for installing one segment. Now you'll just repeat these steps for the other 3 segments. Alright, I have installed all of the screw mounts. And now you can just take your bumper and assemble it. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 4. And all you have left to do is just screw in your wing nuts, and you're all ready to go.
Thank you for watching.